Good afternoon. It is Thursday, May 2nd, 2024, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I am going to be going around my neighborhood and letting you know what's been going on while I haven't been around. Hopefully it won't be a long video, and it might get kind of emotional, so hopefully I don't end up breaking down, but if I do, I apologize. That's just to let you know that it is going to be an emotional video for me. Okay, let me turn the camera around and we'll get started. Like I said, I am in my own area, so we'll just be covering some of the side streets around my house. About 5 weeks ago, the day after my last video that I did not post, but I made it just didn't come out well enough for me to put out there. It was a cooking video, so I had to make some changes in order to do some cooking videos, but I know what I need to do now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to order the things for that, like a stand and tripod stand and a light and that type of thing. So as you know, Mama's was very old. She was going to either turn 22 or 23 on the 22nd of April. I was out that Friday. Like I said, it was about 5 weeks ago now, 4 or 5 weeks ago. I was out, everything was well with her, she was doing well. I came home, she was still doing well. And then I went out to the kitchen to either talk to my sister or get some food to heat up, I don't remember. But on my way back to my room, I heard her howling. So I rushed in there as quickly as I could, and she was just hanging off of her bed, her little house. Her house, as you know, was on the dresser, my dresser, and we got her. I yelled for Carla, my sister, and I just kept yelling. I said, I need help right away, and I about flipped. We got her unstuck. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it myself, and she seemed okay after that. She was a little bit, she was sketchy, which to be expected. She was just hanging there, but we comforted her, got her settled down, and all was well okay again. We did that night trim her nails. I went out and got some nail clippers, and we trimmed them ourselves. Carla and I did. And the next day she was still okay. I gave her her food, her medicine for her thyroid, which she would get twice a day. And right before I went to bed, she had a seizure. Okay. And she was convulsing, she was shaking, and then she just went limp and started howling again, like she did Friday. So that brought me to, I wonder if she had a seizure on Friday and her nails got stuck, and that was just the end that we had seen. So during all that, I called Carla and I let her know, she had a seizure, blah, blah, blah. And, she came in towards the end of it by the time I got her. She was in her bed when it happened, so I was able to get to her and try to hold her down so she wouldn't fall off the dresser or anything. So she was limp, like I said, and it took her a while to come out of it. But when she came out of it, right about the time she came out of it, she had another one. So it was at that point every 2 to 3 hours that she was having a seizure. During that night, I did not sleep well. I looked up, just something gave me a gut feeling to look up her thyroid med. She had been on it for 2.5 years and was doing great on it. Was under vet care. But one of the side effects was that it could cause seizures in cats. So I let Carla know about that. That next morning, Carla looked at it and we both decided to take her off her thyroid med. We did call the vet and they couldn't get her in. For a while, and just the way the schedule was and everything, we couldn't rush her there because you're ending up waiting 2, 3, 4 hours. So we took her off her thyroid med, like I said, and she was gradually getting better. Hang on a minute. I thought this was going to be a quiet area to do this video, and that's why I chose it. There's all kinds of chaos and mayhem going on. So she was gradually getting better. About 4 to 5 days out, she stopped having seizures. So that really convinced Carla and I that it was her thyroid med. Again, we chose not to take her to the emergency vet because they probably would have told her with her age that she needed to be put down, and we just weren't comfortable with that. So we finally had an appointment a week later at the vet. And by this time she was back to normal. She was just eating a lot because she wasn't on her thyroid med, which I was okay with. I was feeding her every 1 to 2 hours. So yeah, I wasn't getting any sleep. I was getting very tired. This, that, and the other, but she was pretty much back to her baseline besides just being hungry. She was gaining weight actually. So, things were going well. We took her to the vet. They wanted to do x-rays, MRIs, and we said no. We're not going to put her through all that just because, again, her age and everything else. We did agree to do blood work, which everything came back normal except her thyroid, which we knew that wasn't going to come back normal because she wasn't on our thyroid med. So we agreed to put her on a seizure med and to put her back on her thyroid med because that was the only thyroid medication. The vet was not convinced that it was the thyroid med that ended up giving her or having her get the seizures from. He thought something underlying was going on. Maybe not. I don't know, but it was kind of coincidental. After we took her off the thyroid med 4 to 5 days after, it was totally out of her system. She wasn't having any more seizures. So because she was so small, as you guys saw in one or two of my other videos, she was small. She was only about 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds. I forget what it was when she got weighed at the vet. That they had a special order, the seizure med. So I waited about 4 to 5 days. No response, saying that the seizure med was in to pick it up, blah, blah, blah. I call them and they go, oh, it hasn't been ordered yet. I about flipped. I said, what do you mean it's not been ordered yet? You guys said it was going to be ordered that Monday and it would take a day or two to get in. And this is like Friday. So I had to wait till that following Monday because the person wasn't in. No one else had ordered it. All this time, she wasn't on our thyroid med, so we got it. I picked it up on that Monday, or no, it was that Tuesday. I'm sorry. So it got ordered Monday, so it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I picked it up, gave it to her with her thyroid med, and about 2 hours later, she starts acting really confused, that type of thing. They did say with the seizure med that can happen, and we just weren't liking what we were seeing. She was running into stuff. Her eyes were getting really glossy. So we gave her another dose, and it just got worse. So we said, no, we're not doing this to her. So that was like a Thursday or Friday. She had a good day on Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday, she started going downhill again. Was crying weirdly, and she was just falling over. So she was, she was still okay. She was happy. She was still purring. But we knew it was getting close where she was going to pass away at this point. Or we were pretty sure. Monday night, we put her in bed with me. During this time that she was having the seizures, we put her bed on my bed. And I forgot to mention that. So, she would jump up and down off my bed. It was lower and that type of thing. And this way I could get to her and hold her down or whatever, so she didn't hurt herself during the seizures. So Monday night, she really wasn't able to jump up on my bed or jump down. So we put her in bed. She stayed in bed all day, all night on Monday night. She barely moved. She was still, I didn't sleep much that night again. Woke up on Tuesday. She was pretty much out of it. Very, not doing much. I had picked her up to hold her, and she was all wet. So she had peed on herself, so I changed all the stuff in her bed and kind of wiped her down. And thankfully Carla was there that morning. She didn't go to work till late because someone was working on stuff in our kitchen. So we knew she wasn't going to make it much longer. So it was about 10:30, 11. right after our maintenance guy got there, she passed away in my arms. That was really difficult for me. Very, very difficult, because she was there pretty much the whole time I was in bed with the pressure sore and all the infections I had with that and all the drama with that and not being able to get up and being stuck in bed 24/7. She was always there. She had never really got close to anyone like that but me. So I had a really, really hard time. With her. Passing away, and I knew that was going to be the case. I knew it was going to be hard. I didn't expect it to be as hard as it has been. Littles has been a champ through the whole thing. He was there when Mama was sick, and he would always check on her, and he knew something was going on with her. He wasn't in the house when she passed away, but when we let him in that evening, he was looking all around the room for her, our room, my bedroom, all around the house, and you could tell that he knew something happened to her. Apollo, Little Man, aka Little Man, he's always been very affectionate anyway. But he's, like I said, he's just picked up and been there for myself. He's a lot more cuddly, and he's just picked up where Mama was. Not that he wasn't cuddly before, but he's just stepped up the plate. And he's coming in more during the day, which is pretty awesome. So, we're doing okay. Yesterday I had a really hard time because Littles didn't want to come in for quite a while, and then he finally came in after I fell asleep. Carla let him in. So, yeah, I picked up her. We got her cremated, and her paw print on a clay stone. So I picked that up on Monday, so that was pretty cool. They did a really good job with that. So I have that hanging in my room now. And then Carla and I split the ashes. So yeah. That's where I've been, is just really, I was really occupied. All my time was going into Mama's. I didn't leave the house for about 3 weeks or anything, so. And then since she was passed away, it was 2 weeks ago on Tuesday. It's just been an adjustment period for me. and I haven't felt ready to do a videos yet. So I know I have to get back into it and get my life going again and that type of thing. I've got a lot of stuff coming up. So with that being said, I am going to be changing the schedule for the uploads. I was trying to do them every day, but for the next month or two, I'm going to be posting on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. If I'm able to post more than that, it will be a bonus video. But definitely on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I will be uploading. I do have major surgery coming up next month in the beginning of the month, so that's why I don't want to, that's part of the reason why I don't want to start uploading every day, just because of that recovery time. I think that I'll be able to handle the Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays during that time. I'll be able to, get extra videos out and that type of thing. So, yeah, that's what my intentions are. If something changes, I will definitely let you know. But, I appreciate you guys watching. I don't have many subscribers yet, but the channel is new and I know that. It takes a while to grow, but I appreciate those of you that have subscribed already. So also, if any of you guys can please leave a comment of any sorts, any questions you might have, any concerns you might have, please leave them in the comments. I'm not sure if my comments are working. I haven't gotten any comments on any of my videos, so I am asking if someone can leave a comment. I haven't figured out how to leave a comment myself to just test it, but I'm going to look into that more during this upload of the video today. But if any of you guys would please try to leave a comment, that would be great. And I'm going to flip around the camera and we'll finish the video. Okay, I want to thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and if you would like to be notified when I do post any videos, please hit the notification bell, and when a new video comes up, it will notify you. I appreciate each and every one of you, and have a great couple days ahead. Thank you for watching. Bye.